Lesson 4, tracking motion. In this lesson, you're going to learn how to track brightly colored objects as they move in the real world on your screen. Some of the blocks that we'll be using: get color under actor, detecting a strongest color behind an actor, finding a specific color on the video within a certain range of the color, going to the X and Y location where that color has been found, setting the color, which is a variable, to whatever color is behind that actor, going to an XY location, setting the actor to that position, drawing on the screen by using the set pen color to a color, the pen size to a certain width, and then putting the pen down on the screen, and then clearing any markings that you've made with the pen, and then creating a reset button that will reset an actor when touched, and adjusting the value of a variable. So a variable is simply a piece of information, or a place where you can store a piece of information that can change over time. Tracking is when you follow or find an object. Color tracking is when you detect and follow an object based on its color. Tinker calibration is very specific to Tinker. It is a process where it detects and then saves an object's color into a variable. That's this right here. And tolerance value is how precise the actor should follow the color being tracked, where a small tolerance is more precise. All right, I'm going to show you just a little bit of the concepts and tell you some things that might get you a little caught up working. So in this, you're going to be working with 3 different big concepts: getting color, finding color, and then finding X and Y. With get color, you're going to choose the color you want to track, and you're going to get the color behind an actor. So right now, if I put this color under here, and let's try red. It's shiny though. So the color values are going to change anytime a different color is under there, and my face is very different. It's all moving around. It just has to do with the light in here and how pixelated this camera is. If I used a different camera, it might be a little bit better. So let's look at finding a color. So I'm going to use a really bright color this time. This will be a little bit better. So to get that color, you use this get color, find color in the video, and then this tolerance is going to tell us how much of that color, how close it has to be to it. So I'll click on calibrate. So I want it to find this orange. And now it should follow my orange across the screen because it doesn't have a very big tolerance. So sometimes light's going to affect the things that you're following. We're just going to mess with this tolerance a little bit. So at 50%, it's going to find something that's a big tolerance range, so it's not following it as closely. 1, it's struggling with. There we go. It's just because Tinker is struggling. That gives it very low tolerance, and that 10, I think, is a really good spot for it. And then finding the X and Y. So we need to calibrate the tracker again. And now it's going to follow it. Now we're going to try to find that color and keep track of the location of where it is on the screen. So if you follow, when I move it, the X and Y position are going to change number in the box based on where this piece of paper of this color is on the screen. You can see it changing. This side is not a positive high number, low Y position, high Y position, low X position, high X position. Okay, so you're going to be doing three things today. One is this window wiper, and in the window wiper, what you'll be doing is taking this squeegee, and some dirt's going to come up on the screen, and you're going to have to follow the instructions and be really careful about what to do here. You're going to be getting the color from what's behind the squeegee, and then you want to find that color on the screen, go to its position, and clean it. All the blocks you need are there. And then there's this Doodle Tool, and the Doodle Tool, you're going to be using color tracking to control a pen, um, and drawing all over yourself. So that one's kind of fun. When you're working on this one, make sure you're reading each of the steps of directions that you go through and putting these blocks where it says to put them. And then finally, Art Studio. This one can get a little bit tricky. I will tell you in the last step, be really careful and pay attention to the fact that the blocks they want you to drag out are going to go behind or on each of these colors. Pay attention to what they are. This is what it's going to look like when it's done. If you click, you can move the pen around. If you click on the color, you should be able to move it around. Now, this is just a video of them showing it, so it's not really working. All right, have fun with all of these. And as always, if you need my help, sign up for some of my virtual office hours or shoot me an email.